Hey, what's up, guys? So I got a couple of DMs on hip flexors. So I've been watching movies all day and sitting home and relaxing. So thought I'd go over some hip flexor stretches with you guys and some hip mobility drills that you can do. One DM was I got that it hurts when they run. Another one was that it just feels tight. So one drill that you can do is you're gonna go against the wall, okay? Some people may know it as the frog stretch. So you're gonna straddle, right? And you're gonna keep your feet out as much as you can. See how my feet are turned out? And I'm gonna bring my palms out a little bit. You wanna keep a neutral spine, but what I wanna do is press against this wall, okay? And push my butt back. And hold it, and then relax, sink down. Same thing. And sink down, okay? And just keep doing that. Hold it. You don't wanna arch your back. I'm very flexible, so don't go by what I'm doing. Don't expect it if you aren't. You have to work your way up to that position, but that is a good one. It's also gonna work your adductors, and just be cautious of your knees if you're pressing against it. But again, if your feet can't turn out like this, if it's here, that's totally fine. The goal is that you work your way into the stretch. Another one is your basic couch stretch, okay? So get a pillow if you have bad knees or something like that. This leg's gonna come forward. This leg is gonna come back onto the wall. Now I'm gonna come back and just come down a little bit. Keep a neutral spine. I'm gonna squeeze my butt. The moment you squeeze your glute, and you wanna think as if you're pushing towards the wall in front of you, you're gonna feel a stretch in here immediately, and that's fine. So you wanna squeeze your butt and push. The intent should be to push forward, okay? I don't want, everybody does this and you're not doing anything. So squeeze your butt and push, and you'll know immediately, you'll feel it in here. You wanna go a little further, you squeeze your butt, push, hold it, bring your palm out, and you'll feel a stretch, okay? Then you want to tilt, not lean, tilt a little to the side, and you'll feel it open up a little bit, okay? And then further, bring this arm up, and you'll feel it in here. So now the reason of doing that is you're going to get your psoas muscle, and that muscle can actually cause back pain. A lot of the times if we release the psoas, you'll feel relief, because the psoas actually comes from here and then around your back. So if you can relieve that, you can get that stretch. But you wanna grab something like this or the top of a kettlebell, and you can start here, right on it, right? You can start there, and you'll feel it. It's not gonna feel fun, but you wanna hang out. Remember, 2 minutes to make change to tissue. So please hang out as much as you can. Otherwise, you're not doing anything. So squeeze. Okay, try not to arch your back. And what you're gonna do, not only there in that spot where I'm at, but you're gonna work your way up. So same thing. And you'll feel it. And sometimes people will do this and they'll get a release in their lower back, and that's awesome. Same thing, come up. You wanna go a little bit, you wanna come from here, right? to about here, right a little bit above your belly button. That's it. And you want to hang out each section. So if you're going to start here, 2 minutes, then move up, 2 minutes, move up, 2 minutes, all right? I have a small torso, so, you know, however long, if it's three, 4 going up. The last drill that we're going to do for your hips is a cars mobility drill. Love these. They're rotational. Controlled articulated rotation. Articular rotation. So basically what that means is you are moving your hip joint. So we don't want any of your body parts to go on for the ride. This is so your hip can actually move like a hip. Again, some of you might have less mobility than I do, so I don't expect you to have the range. So don't go for what mine looks like. Go to your comfort level. But the point being is you're going to feel tension. Where you feel the tension, you stop and then you work your way up. It shouldn't be painful when doing any of these drills. All right, so now we're gonna start, right? So shoulder width apart, you're going to lock this in. I don't want you to bend your elbows down or arch your back. Keep a neutral spine and push down, or flat back, I should say. And one of the things that your hip does is hip flexion. So we're gonna go through all the ranges of motion, okay? So you are going to keep a flat back, push down, lock these in, and you're gonna go into hip flexion, okay? And then from there, you should feel, with the moment you come into hip flexion, you should feel this arm should feel heavy because you're pressing against it. I don't want you to go this way and sway, okay? Everything should be neutral, and this should be the only thing moving. So let's do that again. So lock it in. You're going to bend your knee, right? Hip flexion. Then you're gonna come out into hip extension. So you kick your butt out, right? Don't arch your back. Keep a flat back to wherever you feel. If this is it, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Then from there, you're going to come out, okay? Bring it in. Here, right? Keep it up. You can drop it a little bit if you need to. Boom, right? These aren't easy because you're learning to control your joints. So that's a drill that you can do on your own, and it's gonna help open up your hip and help your hip move like a hip. There's some other drills that we can do, and I'll show you for different limitations that you might have, and we're gonna go through that later on. But this is just a very basic hip stretch, hip opener, and learning how to control your hip. So now, again, do not try to go for the range of motion that I have. Go for what you have, and it should be safe and it should not be painful, okay? So that's it. If you've been watching TV all day, or movies, or sitting or working at your desk, whatever you're doing this weekend, then you might want to stop a minute, take time to do this. Open up your hips. You're going to do it on both sides. Remember, it takes 2 minutes to make change to tissue, so you want to hold on and do every drill that I've given you for about 2 minutes or more. Vessels and blessings. Stay home.